Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. I am Aida Nabila binti Sabri, number matrix 1201360. Inshallah, today I will present about role of planning or question number 1, which is what role does planning play in determining Mr. Rick's success? The role of planning in determining Mrs. Rick's success is planning can help managers be more successful, but it does not guarantee success, and there are advantages and also disadvantages. We must know that a key factor for business success by planning is setting goals and formulating strategies to achieve them. However, planning can also be done effectively if the right planning techniques are used. The technique used must meet three purposes, which is, firstly, we have to analyze the environment the organization is functioning in. Second, we have to allocate resources to the organization. Last but not least, we have to get planning done and jobs complete on time.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is NURHIDAYAH binti RAMLI. My number matrix is 1201352. Helen Reid set the goals for her business, is able to develop with business model and a strategic plan to assemble and integrate the resources in hand and transform the invention into a viable business. How to develop with a business model? To develop an effective business model for your company, draw a picture that establishes a structure so your employee can produce product or service for customer in profitable way. A business model typically includes a description of your customers, how customers use your product, how you distribute your product, and detail about how you promote your requirement as well as detail about how business is conducted. A business model describes your business using visual image, typically on a single page, while a business plan describes your business in a more lengthy document.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, now I will present about part 3 of question 3. That is business level strategy or how Mrs. Helen grow up a business. Okay, the first strategy that implemented by Mrs. Helen is open a new branch. She has opened 13 Mrs. Street branch in Malaysia, 2 franchise in Sarawak and Pahang, and also have overseas outlet in Singapore and Indonesia. This is because in the business strategy, by opening new branch, your product will be known by many people and at the same time can expand your market. Don't afraid in taking risk or dare of failure, because the key of excellence is in business is there to take a risk. Okay, the second point is differentiation and understand the needs of customer. Differentiation is a strategy that focuses on making an organization more competitive by developing a product that customers perceive as being different. Mrs. Helen knows that she has many competitors, so to differentiate its product from other competitors, it's being designed and manufactured clothes that cater for plus size of 20 and above. And she used European fabrics to manufacture quality clothes. With this strategy, Mrs. Helen was able to attract the attention of women who have large shirt size. Okay, the last point is hardworking and smart. Starting with a dream and having no experience, Mrs. Helen just has a high spirit of working hard to make sure her dreams comes true. Without hardworking, a business will stagnate and die because in business it is full of challenge and competition. Okay, that's all from me. Hopefully it's benefit, and if there has a mistake in this presentation, forgive me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad FAHMI ADLI bin SHUHAIMI, method number 1201421. Today, I would like to present my part, which is question number 4. Define the concept of organizational mission and explain the purpose of a mission statement. The concept of organizational mission. What is organizational mission? Organizational mission is the purpose for which the organization exists. The firm organizational mission reflects such information as what types of product or services it produces, who its customers tend to be, and what important values it holds. Workers in a high-value content mission organization show more normative commitment than those in a control company. However, there were no variation in instrumental commitment. In a motivational approach, this data supports the distinction between normative and instrumental processes. Essentially, the planning process is based on the organization mission, which is its goal or other reason for being. In other words, the mission is a precise objective that unifies the efforts of the entire business, stretching and challenging it to reach a finish line within a certain time limit. Next, the purpose of a mission statement. The mission statement is implicitly given as a formal written document in some organization. This sentence is implicitly understood in others. The following are common components of a good mission statement. First, philosophy. Second, products and or services. Number 3, concepts. Number 4, location. Number 5, customers. Number 6, technology. 7, concern for employees. Number 8, concern for survival. And number 9, concern for public image. First, philosophy. Strategic planning entails identifying an organization's philosophy and missions, developing long and short-term objectives to achieve their mission, and deciding on a strategy to accomplish those goals. The development of an organization's ideology and mission is an important aspect of this process. The statements describe the organization's values, principles for conducting business, as well as its connection with its stakeholders. Number 2, products and or services. A product is a tangible object that is placed on the market for the purpose of acquisition, attention, or consumption, whereas a service is an intangible object that results from the work of one or more people. Although it may appear that the main difference between the two notions is their tangibility, this is not necessarily the case. Services are in most cases intangible, whereas products are not necessarily. Next, number 3, self-concept. Individuals are motivated to maintain and improve an internalized perspective of themselves, which is a source of work motivations. Individuals' interpretations of information are frequently influenced by the strength of their self-perception, and their desire to validate their self-concept. Employees in an organization also setting make behavioral choices, define and accept work goals, take on initiative and generate focus their effort on receiving tasks and social feedback that is consistent with their self-concept. Number 4. Location. To meet each other company's requirement for one or more manufacturing sites, as well as to service far-flung divisions, the relatives, regions, or surfing lovers in different areas of the world. A geographic organization structure was required. When it comes to geographic organizational structure, it's not so much that the corporation chose this structure over others because of its intrinsic benefit. It's more than likely the only structure that meets the company's basic requirements. Some fundamental flaws in the framework may persist and will need to be addressed. Next, customers. For most organizations, understanding customers is the key to success, while not understanding them is a recipe for failure. It is so important that the constant drive to satisfy customers is not only a concern for those responsible for carrying out marketing tasks, it is also a concern of everyone in the entire organization. Next, technology. Small and medium-sized businesses are always on the lookout for new technology to help them develop a more productive, efficient, and innovative staff. It's no secret that in today's corporate world, enterprise technology is the most sought after firm asset. The appropriate technology may boost a company's overall efficiency, and market performance, as well as staff productivity, communication, corporate, morale, and engagement across the world. Next, concern for employees. All organizations want to be successful, even in current environment which is highly competitive. Therefore, companies, irrespective of size and market, strive to retain the best employees, acknowledging their important role and influence on organizational effectiveness. In order to overcome these challenges, companies should create a strong and positive relationship with its employees and direct them toward task fulfillment. Number 8. Concern for survival. Since it has already been stated, the company objective for itself is to continue to expand as a business. Furthermore, the organization will ensure that its ability to react to the various difficulties posed by industry competitors is appropriately met. As a result, it is this excellent organization's aim to sustain and preserve the financial growth that it has experienced since its inception. And the last, concern for public image. One of an organization's most valuable assets is its corporate image. It provides clients with a sense of security by assuring them that they are purchasing from the best. Furthermore, it has an impact on not just consumers, but also employees, media, analysis, and influence perceptions on a company. That's all from me. Thank you.
How goals and plans differ according to organizational levels? The answer is the thing that really drives the difference between goals and plans by organizational level will likely be the organizational dynamics of people, their decision, and their behavioral action at each level. In between the subordinate and superordinate level of the organization. In other side, the plan is a formalized or structured method for obtaining or attaining something. It typically includes goals, objectives, markets, and targets, tasks, steps, action or activities, deadlines, time frames in which you reach goals and take certain action, and a timeline, the overall time it will take to fulfill all tasks and reach all goals. Next, the goal is a measurable objective, marker, target you want to try to reach, in many cases within a certain time frame. The major difference is that the plan includes goals and the goal is just one element, which is a part of the larger comprehensive plan. Thank you.
Okay, now I will explain about standing plan and single-use plan so that we will know what standing plan is and what single-use plan is. Firstly, we have to know that a plan is a commitment to a specific course of action that have to be done to achieve specific results. It follows that there are a number of plans to achieve different goals. Okay, for this part, I will explain about standing plan in points. Firstly, we have to know that standing plans are made to be used time and again, or it is called repeated use plan. Second, standing plans provide guidelines for actions to be taken in future. Third, standing plans include objectives, policies, procedures, methods, rules, and strategies. Lastly, standing plans save managers time because they are created once and then used repeatedly to handle frequently recurring events. Okay, now for the last part, I will explain about single-use plan, also in point. Firstly, we have to know that single-use plans are made for handling non-recurring problems. It also refers as specific use plans since these are meant to solve particular problem. Second, single-use plans are formulated to handle non-repetitive and unique problems. Lastly, single-use plans deal with unique one-time only events which they are created, executed, and then never used again.